Wow. Let's get that test out of the way. Wow. Get that test out of the way. I got allergies today, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I got allergies today, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet, but I got allergies today, so or a little back feed. That's all right. Let me turn that volume down a little bit. There we go. That's better. I don't want to be sniffling. Hold on, I gotta sneeze. Oh, here I am talking. Hold on. My allergies today are going to kill me. So, not kill me, but not going to be fun. Anyway, this is the daily. I had this on a 38 EMA. Now I've got it on a 48 EMA, which is really a 50 EMA, right? Call it what it is. You can see we came up here, we bounced here, we bounced here, we bounced here, here. We bounced essentially here, even though we dipped way below it. Maybe that was a little indicator to come. Moved up, came back down. Yesterday we lost it, and today we are obviously below it. What I was thinking was we'd find support down here around, I don't know, let's just call it 24,450. But that's another, what's that, 300 points below us. We're currently down 350, so that'd put us down to 650. I don't know. That's not my call. No idea. I do know we've lost this low here, and as long as we stay below that, then I can't discount 300 points down. So, don't know. I don't usually play in here too much, but something like that. You know, a guy could do something like this. Right? Maybe come up a little bit higher. That was that. Kiss goodbye. And we kind of started a new trend. So this came up. So then I would do something like that. And that was probably the right play right there. And then we broke here, wicked, so they were just testing the waters, and then came down and took off this guy here. So I'll just get rid of that for now. That's the daily. Morning MGS. I'll talk to you later about that too. My allergies are killing me. I'm going to be turning this mic on and off, and that's when I forget to turn it back on. So anyway, it is what it is. I took some Sudafed this morning, which I hate taking. Oh, just horrible. But about an hour it should clear up. All right, let me get off this freaking thing. Uh-oh. Oh, I guess I better go to here. There we go. 2 minute. What's up with the 2 minute? I'm going to leave that like that for a while. Oh, yes. I see the play. Yep. The short at 721. Well, actually, the short was probably right here at 734. Here, let me put this on global so you guys can watch my mouse. Global no time. Global no time. Get rid of that. And let me save this real quick before we start. I think I have everything set up the way I want it. Yep, so less than a minute, getting ready to go. Yeah, I do like that entry, 734. That's a potential. But we're right at open, so you know open. They can get crazy. So anyway, I'll be taking this 2 minute right here, either the high or the low, depending on how it plays out. It looks like we're going to be down towards the low. Same play every day. That 35, 34 area was probably the right short area. All right, good luck. 9 seconds, 8. See how it plays. There we go. All right. Gonna take the long first. Yep. Gonna take out. Gonna get stopped out. Sucker fish. But that's the game. Okay, so now I wait. If we take out the 2 points, there we go. Going for the short. There we go. We got one. If we can get the second. Okay, made up for that first loss already. We can get down there to 76. That would be pretty good. Get that 40 points. Let's see, 40 points is at 676. So I'm going to try to go down there if I can, put a stop. If we get there. If we get to 676, I'll put my stop at 97, actually at 400. I'm just going to go there now, so at least I get something. And maybe not. I got a little scared. Come on, give me 676. 676, I'll get a little more aggressive down. My goal is to stay in this trade a little bit longer than I normally do. See if we can drop that. Okay, now I'm going to try to go to 676. So minimum, I'm going to get my 40 points at any rate. And we'll call it good. Okay, I'm going to go there. I'm out. All right. Good play. Not the greatest, not the worst. All right, that guy's done. So 1 and 1. Should have came away with 40 points roughly. Didn't quite get that. I don't know how that worked out. Oh, because we lost that. No, should have been 40 points at any rate. Should have played 3. Damn it. Oh, that's because I didn't play 3. Yeah, I got 240 on one account that I played 3, and the other ones I played 2, and got the corresponding numbers. So it should have been 40, 80, 120 times 3, 360, and I got 238. So not bad. Not bad. All right, let's kick on this guy and kick on that guy. And a 3/8 system I'll wait for. Okay. All right, there you go. Good way to start. Okay, SPY just lost its pre-market low. I'd like to see a move up now. What did that go? Let's call it 720. Down to almost 620, almost a 100-point drop. Wow, gotta love it. And right back up to the 2-minute opening range. All right, every once in a while I'm going to be turning my mic off just so I can snort, do all that fun stuff. It happens when you get hay fever. Yep. I like switchblade. There we go. There's that move up. That's actually what I was thinking was going to happen this morning. So all good. That'll work. I thought we were going to do some replay. I was kind of hoping. So that could have just been get everybody short. Now can throw it back in their face, get a move back up. Ideally, I'd like to see SPY get up to 670. That's 5 points to the upside. I can't play it because I probably could have. I would probably play SPY long if we get above 666.20. I got a big yellow line there, and we hit it. We came down, lost it this morning, came up. Here, I'll just show you. I'll just show you. I'm not going to take anything yet. Side panel. There we go. So here's that yellow line I was talking about. And what we did is we came up this morning. We lost it. Came up, tested it, came down, made our low for the pre-market low. Came up, hit it again. Here was just to me, it was just get everybody short and then let's blast it up in their face. And then, so now potentially we got a long going. So hold on, be right back. All right. The old lady leaving. The old lady. The young lady. Got my coffee this morning. Thank you, honey. All right. So move back above this yellow line. I would. And where did that come from? Way back here. Way back there. So that's not something I put right here this morning. That's been there. Do I have other yellow lines? No. I had a bunch. I start deleting them because they get in my way. But anyway, there you go. Little shameless plug. If you use Take Profit Trader, you want to use Mr. Fibs, that'd be great. If not, okay. All right, so there we go. Going up into the bull zone. Just generally bullish. We are up to 80. Sorry for my my snorting and stuff this morning. My nose is just running. But it happens. Not much I can do about it. Normally I just stick like toilet paper, Kleenex up my nose because it's just water basically. It just starts flowing, man. Bad. Probably more than information you wanted, huh? It's okay. Oh, hey, I even got a little Big Profit Trader coupon. Use Mr. Fibs. Nice. I didn't even think that thing worked. All right, so there we go. Let's go look at the side panel again. What did we do on SPY? Came up and broke that, or came up, hit that yellow line and rejected. Let's see if we can bust up through there. Keeping an eye on it. We're up into this bull zone, so generally we get a little bullishness. We could get a little bullishness up. No guarantees. 2-minute 21's way down here. Not IB. VWAP way up here at 861. So I'm waiting for an inside play, 5-minute or 15. Excuse me. Okay. There's that move up. Oh, we got elevated prices. Wow. Yeah. All right, let's see what happens. If we can get up there to VWAP. There we go. All right, just doing a little house cleaning. Housekeeping. Doing something. There we go. There we go. That'll work. All right, so SPY's trying to get over that yellow line and move up. Again, I'd like it around 670, 673 would be a great place for a short. So up until then, I'm thinking we might just go up. So expecting to move up. I don't know what that relates to on NQ, but my guess is higher. Especially a SPY can make the move up, right? Continue to move up. So, all right, so nice initial play. So all my information from the pre-high limit or high-low has disappeared. It must be 46. It is. So also we have opening range highs set. I'll be right back. Ugh. Just miserable. Miserable. All right. Don't diddle in the middle. So we're coming up, getting above the opening range. See if we can bust up above VWAP there at 58. My guess is that was probably a pretty good long right above 45. I'll put a little, let's see, I don't know if how long I'll keep it on there, but that was the long right there. Right, I'll just say it's opening range, right? All right, so we'll see if we can get into some action here. I'm just waiting for a move back down. And then I'll look for the up move. Even though we're down 229, obviously go with the trend, right? But we're kind of we're not really counter trending, but we've made the move back up. So temporarily the trend may reverse. We may get this move up here to 925. Let's call it 920 area. And see if we can bust up through that, get up to yesterday's low at 25,000. That would probably be the best play. But I need to move down now. I got two huge 1 minute gaps to fill. Got a pretty, actually the 5 minutes not that big. 60 to 77, that's nothing. Being patient, looking for an inside play 5 minute, 15 minute. Nothing setting up. My guess is it'll be later in the morning. Yesterday, 5 minute play did work out at 11:15, but my system only acknowledges till 11. Basically, because I put that time constraint on that. Yeah, it was a good play. I think it got you 20 points. All right, like I called out, or I didn't call out, but I just talked about it. That play at 45 pre-mark or pre-15 minute high, right at 44.75 was the long, and it also was the opening range high. And if you would have taken that, you could have taken, a little bit of pressure there, 20 points or so, but that was the play. My little 2 minute system would have been taking this entry right here at 942, right around 35, and its stop would have been below that 2 minute candle, so that would have been a 76, 35, so roughly 75 points. That was a big stop, and it came down and tested you, but it didn't take you out. But man, you would have definitely got, I'm not sure what the ATR is right now, but I'm sure you would have gotten a nice kick. All right, so I'm still waiting for a move back down. And until then, not much I can do. Taking some profit on some spy calls I had. Something better than nothing. Nice little play, couple $100, all good. Okay. That SPY play above that yellow line at 66.20. You can see I talked about it. Where are we at? Oops. That was a good play right there. That's where I took it long. Got out here. This is the color is that great. So 3, that should be the 200. I'm not sure why all these are changed to 38. There we go. So there's SPY looking good. My guess is, my hope was to get up there to 670. If we get back above this 200, probably we'll take it along again. I don't know yet. We'll see what kind of move up we make or what kind of move down we make, right? So I'm still waiting for a little move back down. We're starting to get it now. My first little flag at 835. This is creating a little potential little flag. We just came down to VWAP. That was probably the entry. I missed that, but it didn't come into my what I want to see. I want to see a little bit more of a deeper or slower type move down. So I'll just wait and be patient. I'll show it to you in a minute on the 1 minute. Yeah, there you go. Good play off VWAP. If you took it, great play. I was off looking at SPY instead of watching NQ. All right, be right back. I'm going to do a little cleanup here. All right, sorry about that. I got allergies, so they're killing me. They literally are zapping me. I'm getting tired already. All right. Okay, still waiting for that move down. Nice move up. And it's continuing. There goes SPY. Got above that 200. If you're here, welcome. We've had 2 trades this morning. If you look right here on the pre-2 minute high-low, we won one, lost one. So up 40 points. First trade was minus, took the stop 20 points, so 10 points times 2 contracts. And second trade was to the downside, and it took out 20 and 40, which gives you roughly 40. So not a bad day, not a bad trade. Right now I'm just waiting for, this is just straight up, man. There's not much I could do about that. In the 2 minute, you probably could have got in here. You could have taken the opening range high, which you would have had hardly any. If you took that close right there, you would have had hardly anything against you, any move against you. That's why sometimes for people to watch or to look at this and they say, oh yeah, but opening range, but you had VWAP right there. Yeah, it doesn't matter, right? I mean, when you have, that's why people get so locked up into EMAs and fucking VWAP and all this crap. That shit doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter except for when it matters, like on a retest here. But when you got a strong move up, these things are they're just lines, right? Look at this. This move up this VWAP wasn't going to stop it. And that's what you have to think about. You have to say, look, this strong move, we don't care. I mean, what do we got from the bottom there? 635 to the top of the opening range high. That's 110 points. You don't care about that. You don't care about this little VWAP. Right? You take the trade because it's the right trade. All right. So I'm just, again, waiting for a move back down. A move back down could be very small, but I need at least a little program. What do you call it? Here, let me just show you. Here's what I'm looking for. And I use Sim 101 as my leader account right here. That's why if you see Sim, that's because that's what I'm playing. I'm playing Sim 101, but it then is in turn taking care of my PAs, my evals, whatever I want it to take care of. Okay. So on the 1 minute, this is what I call a little stutter step right here.
AC said at everyone, I'm going to start watching SPY calls here for a move up to the PDL.
Oh, I like that. All right, I like that. All right, so then you have a little move here, little flags, right? So in the beginning market, beginning opening, 10, 15, 20 minutes, these are the type of little stutter, I used to call them, I still call them stutter steps. This is what you're looking for, little steps, right? So here's a step, a little platform. Here's a little platform. Here's this is a big step, but it's another platform. That's why you got such a bigger move down. And again, here's another one. And this is all you're going to get in the opening minutes of the market. You're not going to get some prolonged, I'm going to wait for 10 red candles or whatever. I don't know. I used to say 3. If I had 3, it's an A setup. And then a move back up. So if you there's 1, 2, I didn't get the third one. Don't like it. Here I got 1. Don't really like it. But in the beginning of the market, in a strong move, this is all you got. You got nothing else. Right? So you take it. And you just take it. That's all I don't know what to tell you. You can't be scared. We're here to trade. Now, don't go within your means. Like I'm running 2 MNQs or 3 MNQs or 1 MNQ. Depending on my account size or my account, where it's at. I'm not going in with full 3 minis or 10 minis. I could, but I'm trying not to. I'm trying to be conservative. Taking a little longer approach instead of a little quicker approach. This isn't a get-rich-quick scheme. I'm trying to get there by playing correctly. So anyway, right now I'm looking for a little prolonged move down. So something that's going to give me a little bit more of a move down, maybe a little bit sideways, and then a move up. But that's what I'm looking for. Doesn't mean I can't take these trades either, right? These little stutter steps. See, I wouldn't take just 1 candle, green candle. That's a tough candle there. See the 2 minute just shows green. So hence why I'm sitting on my hands. No inside 5, no inside 15, so I got to sit there and wait. I talked about SPY earlier. I need better access to this thing. I talked about SPY earlier. I talked about this 200-day. So first I talked about the yellow line. If we got above it, I was going to go long, which I did. I went long. I took the trade. I took it off right here at the 200. It's always a good spot. And then I said if we go back above, I'd probably go long, which I did not because I was involved with NQ here. But ideally, something around here, 668, or even better when we came back to retest the 200, would be potentially a good move up to the pre-market, or yesterday's low, I'm sorry. That's yesterday's low or pre-market high. Doesn't mean we're going to get there, just means that's what I would look for. Let's see what Casey says. Yeah, he's watching SPY calls also. So I turned on his audio for all his texts. So I'll have to ask if that's going to be okay. Otherwise, I'm going to have to mute it. But I got tired of missing his trades. I like my trades, but I don't mind his trades either. All right, so anyway, there's the move. So I'm watching SPY, watching to see what we're going to do. NQ for the daily. Here's our daily candle. Here's that trend line I put in this morning. You can see we held what on the Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday again. So we're kind of holding that again. I said that potentially if we continue down, we could get down here into the 450 range, right? So I think that's 300 points. At the time, it was 300 points down, additional to the 300 we were already down. Could we still do that? Absolutely. We're still young in the day. But do I know that? No, I don't know that. I have no idea. See where they go. I don't really care personally. So, because I just care about my system. That's all I care about. I don't even have to watch this other stuff, right? I don't even have to look at NQ daily. I really don't. We're going to lose that 200 though. Don't diddle in the middle. Pre-market low, pre-market high on SPY. Just don't touch it. Just let it go. When we get below or above it, that's when you decide what to do. Or if you have another reference point, like, a 3-day resistance or support area we hit, right? Make sure my mic's on. All right, I'm just yammering. I'm just a talking.
Casey said going to watch this retest for a bounce.
There you go. Watching the retest for a bounce. Yeah. Thank you. So, still waiting for him.
Casey said, let's see if the 13
All right,
shows any support.
That's going to bother me. How did I get there? Settings? Yeah. And then, but I do like it. Streamer mode? Nope. Notification. There you go. It was somewhere different. I remember looking and saying, that's interesting. Okay, so I got my little setup that I was looking for in the 1 minute. So I'll keep an eye on it, my right eye. Almost there. If we can get back above like 952 or something, and close above 954, 955, probably. All right, so I don't think it's there. Did I check streamer mode?
Casey said at everyone I got some SPY 674C.
Yeah. So he took some calls. Automatically enable, disable. All right, I'm going to have to disable him all the way for right now under streamer mode. He took some calls. I'm not there yet. I would wait for a move back up a little bit.
Casey said tight stop under that 13 EMA.
That didn't work. I didn't disable him. Streamer mode. What happened? Well. Oh, God. Well, I did it this morning. What I can do is go to here and I'll disable it. Oh, I do have my desktop audio. Michael, can you guys hear that? Can you hear that? When that voice comes on? Because I have my desktop audio off. Okay. Oh, okay. Here's my move up. I'm going to watch that. I might take a long here. Might be accessibility. Oh, big mode here. Okay, so yesterday's low was 25,000. I would have taken long too there if I was watching at 982. All right, we're going to close a 1 minute gap here at 31. But I do want to potentially take a long here.
Casey said at every 135% on these new highs and I got some trims.
All right.
Casey said.
Shit. How do I get out of that?
Casey said easy little bounce there.
All right, I just closed him out. That's how I got rid of him. Without his permission, I don't want to talk about his plays or his plays. I'm not in love with that. In fact, I'm going to just get out of that. I'm not going to even get into that. He got in and got out.
Casey said ugly
Oh,
on that candle.
Come on now.
Tight stop
I got it off.
Emma for the rest. Casey said
This is what I don't like about Discord. Because now I'm going to have to go into... I got disabled sounds. I got disabled notifications.
Casey said never like to see a wick like that on the high of daybreak. We'll see if it holds up.
God damn. And I don't even know how to get rid of... Again, I'll tell you what I'll do here. Let me Control Alt Delete. So I'll be right with you. There we go. And the Discord's still running even though I've turned it off. Oh, that's right. Here it is. All right. Now I got it off. Got it there. I'm going to end task. There we go. All right. Pesky. Sorry about that. I didn't really want to show him or, give out his stuff. All right, so there's potential long here, but let's fighten it. I'm not real convinced yet. I mean, normally I would have taken the 982 long. I would have got stopped out. I mean, that was 100 points ago. All right, I need to get my, I don't know, 10-point stop just might not cut it today. But man, this is juicy. Yep. Son of a... See where we... Wow. Yeah, it's just too much. I can't take that trade. I would probably take it above 55 again if we get up there. On the long. Why am I looking for longs? Because look at these two 15-minute candles here. We still have 3 minutes to go. This could just be like a little settling candle here on the 15-minute chart. We drop back below this trend line, and then that changes things a little bit. Not a whole lot, but a little bit. Got my thing on. I got allergies, so excuse me. That's the way it is. I can't do anything about it. Taking my Sudafed, and hopefully I'm gonna get a little better. But in the meantime, I'm waiting for some plays like an inside bar. I got 3 minutes on this 5-minute. Don't know if we're gonna get there or not, but it would be great if we did. Yesterday's inside bar on the 5-minute happened at 11:15, I think, and it got target, I believe. Oh, just miserable. Sorry for all the snorting and crap. All right, coming up to the 1-minute weighted, which is now going sideways at 8.50. 8.50. Right around here. All right, there's VWAP again. If we come down and bounce again. I'd probably put VWAP on here, but I'm not going to. Okay, I've had 2 trades this morning. Lost 20 and won 60, so total points is 40 so far. That's it. I was looking for a long, and I was waiting for a pullback. Got the pullback. I didn't react fast enough on the long, which I'm glad I didn't, because that would have taken me up in here, and then we came right back down. So I'm glad I didn't take it. At this point, just waiting, being patient. Coming down to the 1-minute weighted at 8.50 right now. So if we come back and retest about 45, which is the opening range high. Okay, we're dropping VWAP, which my old guy says every time you drop VWAP, you go short. You get above VWAP, you go long. But man, you can get whipsawed up and down and all around playing that play. But the premise still holds. If you're above VWAP, you're looking for longs, and you're below VWAP, you're looking for shorts. It's that simple. It's not a bad thought process to keep in your head. It's like if somebody's always asked me, what's your what do you call it? Not thesis, but what's your yeah, see, I'm getting tired already. Mine's 8:10 on the 1-minute weighted. Oh, you're right. I'm on the I'm sorry. Good call. Thank you. I was actually on the 5-minute. So it's the 5-minute moving average. 5-minute weighted, I should say. All right. All right, so we got our little red candle. We got a new 15-minute. We're putting a push up. Obviously, a long would be above the high at 984. Getting back above that little trend line. But I'm just trying to be patient this morning. There's my trade copier. On 1, 2, 3, 4 counts of 660. Some are playing 3, some are playing 2s. Most of them are playing 2s. One played 3. Okay, so we're getting that move up, but I'm not really a big fan of that move up. So let me look at something real quick. We didn't take out that. Yeah, there's that long, huh? You sucker. Gonna go without me. But I would think about the 984. Yes, sirree, Bob. Oop, am I frozen? No, maybe not. Yeah, I got so many typos. There's that move. Just swept the high there, 984. I would probably consider a long or back above that. Let's give that a shot, huh? What I don't know is if that's going to be a move back down right there. Let's throw some rectangles in here. Here's a little support down here. We got this guy here. Some gap fills on the 1 minute. No 5 minutes. There's a 5 minute, a small one down at the 5 minute weighted moving average. Hold on, I'm going to turn the video off for a minute, I think. Oh, I hate allergies. One of the things I hate the most. All right, so we're going to close that 1 minute gap. Maybe we use this one as support. I don't know if we're going to come down. You know, I'm a little conflicted right here. I don't know if this is a short or if this is a long. We just swept the highs right there. It came back down, so I'm a little what are we going to do here? Okay. So theoretically, I can get rid of this box here. Then we got that box. We closed most of the gaps on the way up. Let me get rid of that. Don't want to see any spikes up. See what happens here. You know, if you look at this chart, I'm thinking, man, it could still be a long here. All right, for the most part, we didn't quite get up to yesterday's low at 25,002.5. Oh, that's the problem. Just going to be patient here. So far, I've stuck to the rule, my rule, which is to hopefully only play these guys. On the 1 minute, kind of got this little setup. Again, I apologize for the snorting and crap. I'm sorry about that. Oh, it's in global markets. So let me turn off the global shit on this guy. He shouldn't be. There we go. Workspace, save. All right, there's a move up. On the 1 minute. All right. Oh. All right. Well, 15 minutes. We got 6 minutes left. So far, bear target, or actually bull's last stand, kind of held. Moving that. I mean, if I take I could take a trend line across just the bodies of the 5 minute candles. Nope, wrong thing. Hold on. And this is what it would look like just across the 5 minute bodies. No wicks. We have 3, possibly 4 wicks to the upside right here. my box would be, we're at the lower part of the box if I was to, draw a box around here. So, so we've got a 5-minute inside bar. My system won't take the short. He only wants to take the longs. So if we come down and break this, I won't be taking it short, even though probably the right play, being down 180 points. I go with the trend, and the trend for the last almost hour has been up. So my system won't acknowledge that. It will wait until we get above 62 and then take it long there. So we came down to the 21 EMA here, bounced. Let's see what happens. Okay, so I'm actually going to reduce my risk level to 1 contract on some and 2 on the others. There we go. All right, so let's see if we can get that long up. Here we go.
Inside bar, entry.
And there's the entry. And there's a 30-point stop. Oh, I usually take those off just because they're wild. I mean, you get that close and it doesn't take you out. All right, so there you go. There you go. That's what we want to see right there. All right, I'm out. Good play. I don't really care if it even goes up to the 40 points. It's okay. I think we will hit it. That's 25,002, and this one was 25,001. I think we'll hit it.
Target filled.
There you go. Should have been a little more patient. I could have got it both, and that's all right though. All right, that's all right. Profit is profit. I even reduced down my risk, which, you know, kind of hurt me there. Well, it didn't hurt me, but just didn't maximize. But that's okay. Up 400, 250, 250, 280. All right, not the greatest, but not the worst either. All right, I can turn him off. He's done for the day. He did his job. Yep. So this is exactly why all right, my yellow box disappears right after we hit targets or whatever, or get stopped, just so to clean the chart up a little bit, but it still keeps the stop here, the entry, and your targets. So this is why on the bottom of that box, let me get rid of this, the 5-minute inside bar. Here, let me get a, oops, wrong thing. Let me get a rectangle. Well, something like that. Okay, so if you were playing and you said, hey, I'm going to take the wick of that 5-minute, take that low, which was right here, you would have entered and immediately got stopped out. So what I did is I said, hey, I want to go with the trend. So I did the calculation, not off the 21 EMA, but off of other things, and came up with saying, hey, if we're above this and the slope is good, meaning the slope being the direction of the trend line is above a certain number, then you can take in the direction of the trend, not against the trend. Right? So this one says longs are okay. And sure enough, it took it. It got 20 and 40. Beautiful. This is why today I had a grade A. Right? Because today, based on a lot of factors, told me that today was a good day. Today was going to be a good day for the system. But right now the system's up 40, 20, and 40, which is 100 points. 100 points total. 2 indicators / strategies. That would give you 100 points. Not bad. Okay, we got IB just got installed there. And life's good. Okay, I'm going to update my spreadsheet because I update it every day. Oh boy. Oh, I forgot to turn on my deal. Hold on one second. Where's my... Yeah, I don't really like my lighting because when I look up at my monitor up there, my light is right there. So I need to bring but my freaking light thing is so big. I'd have to get another one and get a little smaller one. All right. Now that I explained that for you, because I know everybody was interested in that. All right. So let me look at November. And 2 minute got 40 points. And the 5 minute got 60, which I didn't get 60, but that's irregardless. The system got 60. You know, and then the reality is slippage, with slippage and stuff like that, are you going to get 60 points, 20 and 40? No. You're going to get, I'm always guessing between 52 and 57, depending on your entries, right? Depending on what you get. So just the way it is. It's the same thing with this 40 points. Would I have gotten, lost 20? No, probably would have maybe lost 17. And then on the fill side, would I have gotten 60? No, I probably would have gotten 55. Right? And that's your true number. You know, because the reality is I had 238 out of 260. So on one thing I was playing 3 MNQs. I got the 40 points. There was the 60 points and I lost 20. So all in all, I should have ended up with 40 points times 3. Right? I think that's right. 40 points times 3 is 120. Times 2 is 240. I ended up with 238. So pretty close on that in that particular case. Does that always work that way? No, it doesn't. Okay. I don't know what that is. Oh. Okay. All right, still have the 15-minute inside play, so I'm waiting for this system to finalize. I don't know if it will. Who knows? Maybe later today. Who knows? So, so far, the system produced for the month 334 points. So, not too bad. And today, I'm going to call it 100 points, and it's exactly what it was supposed to do. That's why it's a grade A. So what I'm doing is I'm creating this grading system to tell you on a day-by-day basis. So if you bought this system, which it's not for sale yet, just by the way, but soon, if you bought this system, and every day it'd be linked to my website, and it would put out a grade for the day. And the grade would tell you based, potentially, right? Because everything's probabilities. Probabilities say it's going to be a good day. Or like yesterday, it was an F. So probabilities were low. So I played very small. And today, I should have played a lot larger. But I'm still working on this system. It's still being defined. And I'm still making sure that it works. So far, so good. Ended up with 350 or 250 points this week. Not too bad. Not too bad. Now, still haven't done the 15 minutes, so we could lose 60. This is easy. Hold on. Whoa. Whew. Sorry, I had to sneeze 2 times. Oh. All right. So, any rate, I'm not sure how much I want to show. So, here's my, I'll do a little quick. Here's my little side panel. Here's my suite. And you can say yesterday was an F, today's an A. And you can see what the score was. And then what we actually got. So far we've got 100 points. We'll see. So far the system delivered, if you would have played it since August, some 2,350 points. So far for this month, we're at 334. And if you played minis, you'd be up 6,000. So we're about a little over halfway, and we're right on schedule to get on, or to provide probably close to 300 or 600 points for the month. Anyway, that's the goal. I don't know if we get there. You know, it could lose out the rest of the month. Who knows? You just never know. So, any rate, it is what it is. I love the system. It's a pretty good one. And Michael, since you're the only one here, we're believers. I'm a believer. I'm not sure if you're a believer. Michael's a believer too. He's believing every day, aren't you? All right. That's all I got. I'm out. Thank you for watching. And if you're watching this after the fact, there we go. Thank you, Michael. If you're watching this after the fact, hey, you can play these. You don't need my system. Anybody can play them. So if my system just kind of, I think, provides structure where you don't have to really trade. All right. Ciao. Have a great day. And hopefully you came away green, because I am. Yeah. Have a good weekend. I'll be here Monday.